How are we, freaks? Are we alright? My live ended really quickly, that one, didn't it? Mate, look, I'm half getting a gut on me. Fuck, mate. No wonder my missus is telling me to fucking get on the fucking treadmill. I'll be crawling. What do I want to drink? Let's have a coffee. Let's make myself a coffee. How is everyone? Are we depressed yet, mate? Fuck, mate. What a shit fucking football game. Mate. Everyone's turned hands out, haven't they? Come on, Toast. Come on, Toast. It's like the fucking Osbournes. Fucking Osbournes without the fucking sense of humour. That's what it's fucking like at the minute. Yeah, I thought I'd just come on and just do a little teeny live just to say sorry that the other one ended funny. I don't know why it ended funny. But it wouldn't reconnect. Perhaps it didn't like what I was doing. But anyway, the lives go back to video, so it's just like doing a video without the takes. Because it's like Johnny fucking 5 takes all the time. I'm doing a take and then I'm thinking, no, I shouldn't have said that. And in reality, I should have just let it out, mate. Let it out. Feel better. Make yourself feel better. Everyone's got to make themselves feel better, haven't they? I'm just waiting at the minute for my coffee pods. Get on this one. Ordered coffee pods, right? For the Dulce Gusto machine. It's cheaper to buy them from Denmark, get them sent to Holland, and get them sent over here than it is to go and buy them out of the shop. What the fuck's that all about? Right, toast. Can't beat a proper bit of butter and a proper bit of bread, can you? The simple things in life that make you happy. I was going to go round and do a video around Tunbridge today, taking you around Tunbridge live, but I've had to get home and wait for these coffee pods that I remembered. Didn't really remember my coffee pods. I don't know whether to go and play guitar or have my coffee, because I don't know what to do. ADHD brain again. Doesn't it beat your normal live where they're just sitting there talking about fucking UFOs and let's have a debate. Let's have a fucking debate on a rabbit hole of conspiracy theory. Mate, how many conspiracy theories can fucking one fucking... It's just like, how am I going to hold this? A cup of coffee. So, alright, my dad's a waiter. He's taught me how to do this. I can do it. I can hold a plate. I can use my toes. Oh, mate. My dad's a waiter. My dad looks like the geezer out of 40 Towers. And he's a waiter. How does that make sense? Should we play guitar? We can't play guitar and do fucking 5 things at once, can we? At least it stayed in tune for a little while. Oh. Let's let the fucking dog in. Fucking Gertrude, son. Come on. Get in. Fuck it, no. Have patience. Yeah, I normally do videos and I thought to myself, I keep doing fucking 10 takes, 9 takes, 12 takes. You can't say names. Can't do this, you can't do that. There's too many fucking rules and regulations and everything. And then there's other people's glass-like personalities that you don't want to offend. And I normally do offend people. Straight away I'm offending them. I only have to open my fucking mouth. And they've got this stereotype of a Cockney accent being, I don't know, what is the stereotype of a Cockney accent? A little bit way, a little bit woo. I'll nick it. You know what I mean? Probably. If it ain't bolted down. But you know what I'm saying? Normally do football. Talk a bit about football. Review YouTube. Review the jank on YouTube. Mate, that is some shit on YouTube, isn't it? They're still pulling out the fucking Madeleine McCann fucking videos, the pricks. The Jay Slater videos, the fucking mugs. And what's the other fucking one? That John Benet Ramsey, that little American girl. They're still pulling out videos of her. How do they do it? Don't the family? Do you know what? If I was that brother, I'd go and find these bastards and knock them out. Same as Jay Slater's family, mate. I'd go straight down the solicitor's office and say, look, mate, knock it on the head. The boy was drug fucked on holiday. He couldn't find his fucking way home. Fell down a fucking mountain, and that's the end of it. But yet, there's some Arsenal geezer who's just continually re-ramping shit, making the shit worse than it is. And Jesus Christ. Do you know what? Typical Arsenal fan, though, isn't it? Filth. Filth by name, filth by nature. Then you've got the other arseholes on YouTube. But you know what? I watched I watched a lot of camping videos, yeah? Sorry to go ADHD on you. And the other day, I normally research all the football channels and see how far you can get on YouTube with the analytics and all that bollocks. But watch the fucking camping channels, right? You right, Peter? How you doing, brother? What's the time in Melbourne? Watch the camping videos and I typed them in the fucking computer. Even the camping people are buying subs. Fuck me, I ain't got a pot to piss in, but you know what? What's the point of buying fucking subs that look, people ain't going to watch her? You got the subs, but they're not going to watch her. Not going to watch her talking bollocks. Ask 10. Fucking hell, Pete. That's fucking naughty, isn't it? Every time I go to text my other pal in Australia, I'll stop texting because I think I'll probably wake him up, but it's 3 o'clock in the morning or something. I've got no concept of adding 8 hours, adding 10 hours. I've got no concept of friends living in Australia. I don't realise. You know, these nutcases on these channels, man, I don't know how they do it. Constantly, there's some other geezer, True Crime Science or whatever. He does the Madeleine McCann, right? And he's done about, it must be at least 40 videos now, right, on Madeleine McCann, right? We all know what happened, don't we? Everyone's got a different theory. But fuck me. This South African guy, he likes to spat out some shit. He likes to think he's fucking Columbo, you know what I mean? I think he's watched too many episodes of Quincy Curie. And, boy's lost it. Same as that other mug. Who's the other mug? The Essex boy geezer. Talks about the Essex boys. Permanent. He does. So all he does is Essex boy shit, right? The geezer must have a fetish with a fucking Essex boys. How can you have a fetish with an Essex boys? I don't know. All bunch of mock-me bastards. And how can you have a fetish over drug dealers who got shot in a fucking car? Because the guy's obviously got a fetish. He probably lays a stripe over him, you know what I mean? Fucking sits there at night time thinking, oh, do you know what? Can't get to sleep. I've got to get to the bottom of this. Here's the bottom line on the Essex boys. 3 of them got shot in a car. They're dead. That's history. Move on, you wanker. Put him to bed. Who else can we put to bed today? Who else do we want to put to bed today? Oh, you're going to get some sun today. It's going to be another scorcher. 17 degrees. What is it? 11 degrees here at the minute. Freezing me nuts off. Yeah, people do live stream games of bingo. What the fuck? How can you live stream a game of fucking bingo? Clickety click. 66. Cool, that'll get your fucking goat going, isn't it? The same as all these people. I've seen live streams, people playing quiz games. Fuck me. How diabolical is that? Quiz games. Have a fucking word. You know what I mean? I've sat and watched one once. They're talking about quiz games, but it's just a bunch of middle-aged nonces trying to nonce up a few birds that's on the channel. And I think to myself, what the fuck? Let's have a quiz game about Star Wars. How can you have a quiz on the fucking internet? There's some cunt sitting there on fucking Google, knowing all the fucking answers, isn't they? All making themselves out to be fucking clever. None of them are fucking clever or creative. They always nick your ideas, don't they, YouTube? I told Steadios went from 26,000 to 34,000 subs in a day. See, the other day, Pete, I went on a sub buying channel, right? And I thought to myself, yeah, I'm going to type in, I'm going to get all the way, I'm going to go on that channel, buy subs, just to see what the feeling that they get. But I went all the way to the buy page just to see what feeling you got out of it. And I'll tell you what, I typed in, it said to me, how many subs do you want? So I said 840, I typed in. Press the return key, come back 21.95. Right, I got excited. They must be egomaniac nutcases, right? Because how can you get excited over buying subs? I was actually getting physically excited. I thought to myself, I can feel myself go. I can feel myself fucking, front of my pants got a bit wet. I thought, oh, I might get to 1,000 subs. No, have a word. Got to that buy option. I'm tight as arseholes, mate. I'd rather get subs the normal way. Because it's a fucking joke when they buy subs. And when you look at it, you go on Social Blade, they're all buying subs in blocks of 300, 1,000. Good your dog, fuck me, mate. He wants to fucking, every 5 minutes he wants to go fucking out. He must be bored of my voice. And they buy subs like a good one, don't they? They spend loads of money on subs. I worked at some football channel the other day. Pleads fucking poverty, right? Manipulates everyone else into the fucking circumstances that they lived in, or they're living in, right? Everyone's got fucking problems, mate. You know what I mean? Don't have to fucking, everyone's got problems. But this cunt, pleading fucking poverty, and she's spending fucking God knows how much on fucking subs. He must do himself right fucking proud. You know what I mean? He must be sitting there thinking, ooh, lardy fucking da. Haven't you got any Marmite? No. Got a bit of Bovril. I used to like Vegemite, but I think I was going through my neighbour's phase. You know, when you fucking see everyone fucking sitting there on the fucking neighbours. Hey, mate, I'm going to do myself a Vegemite sandwich. I bought myself a tub of Vegemite. I was going through that like a good one. Until the prices fucking went up on that shit. Now, I'm on Bovril. Mind you, I bought Bovril the other day. Big jar of Bovril. Used to cost £2.50, didn't it? Now, 5.5 fucking quid. No, 7.5 quid for a fucking jar of Bovril. What the fuck is that all about? Did I drop Ange off in the motor earlier? Well, between me and you, brother, there was 2 bodies in the back of that. One of them was Ange, and the other dirty bastard was called Daniel. Weren't that a shit game last night? A shit game, the most shittiest game of football I've ever seen in my fucking life. I ain't joking, mate. I could have fucking kicked the fuck out of TV. Now I've lost my fucking snap. Where'd I put them? Yeah, that... I woke up, right? It was all positive for the football. I had my Tottenham fucking top on. I was going to do a watch-along. And then I don't know what it was come over me. I think it was my pal Simon, who I do the lives with Lou. His voice come in my head and went, "No expectations, young Jedi, no expectations." And I watched it. The first 5 minutes of it, I said to my missus, "We're going to lose this." And I knew in my heart that it was going to be by a mistake. I'm going to start fucking. I'm going to buy myself some gold earrings and a fucking one of those nan cloths from your fucking forehead and start reading fucking fortunes. Because I just knew that was going to be the most diabolical, fucked in the arse game ever. And my other pal was right. He said to me that was going to be a shit show of a game. And I didn't believe him. Didn't believe him. I thought, no, it's only AZ out. Well, we'll do them, you know what I mean? Easy. But no. And then Solanke goes off injured. Well, I foresee that coming. I'm going to start writing all this down on bits of paper. All right? All these premonitions I'm having. Next year, well, you know what? I'm going to sit there like Nostradamus. I'm going to go through it. I'm going to write all bits of paper. And all my quantaines, I'm going to fucking write them down. Put a book out. You know what I mean? Nostradamus have fucking yid them. Mate, you couldn't make it up, could you? Two sides of a fucking game. It really is. You know what? I'm going to have to get my fucking specs. I've got fucking B&M specs, bro. B&M specs, mate. Right? This takes the piss. He's going tea leafing today. No, good on you, Timmy, bruv. Good on you. Where you going? Where do you live? I could do with some steaks. You know what I mean? You know what, though? I was in fucking, where was I? In Aldi the other day. Some boy. Class act, mate. Class act. Giving me his due. Right. He stood there and he looked at me like he'd done something wrong. I went, "You all right, bruv?" He went, "Yeah, I'm just deciding what to have for dinner." Anyway, he got his fucking shit out the freezer a bit. Got himself chips, pies, peas, bottle of milk. You know what I mean? Some baby wipes for his baby, I suppose. And he's walked straight through the tills, mate. Walked straight through the tills. I said to my missus, "That geezer just nicked all that." I kept it on the down low. And she went, "Bloody cheek." I went, "No, not bloody cheek. He didn't nick 200 steaks. What he done was he nicked food for himself. That's fucking all right by me. If you can't afford it, fucking nick it. You're up, bro. Fuck me. What's she ordered now? Take care. Oi. Got me coffee pods, I think. Yeah, my coffee pods. Fuck me, I'm going to be caffeined up, bruv. I'm going to fucking have to go down fucking Tottenham training ground and kick off. That's what I'm going to do. Look, coffee pods from Denmark. I'm going to review. Should I do a fucking one of those nutty fucking opening the packet reviews of my coffee pods? What about the videos of people walking out of security, standing and watching it? Do you know what? My kid, she works up West End, down Oxford Street way, in a shop, and she's told not to touch the shoplifters in there, right? And I was talking to her the weekend. I said, "What did they nick?" She goes, "Mate, it's the same people." She went, "It's the same person who comes in straight away. They nick the alcohol. They go for the steak. They go for the nice bread, not the cheap bread." You know, if I was back in the day when you nicked stuff, right, you wouldn't take the piss, would you? You would not take the piss. But when I moved to fucking Addington, I was about 30 odd. I moved to Addington, just near Biggin Hill. I walked in Iceland's one day to go and buy a fucking Sunday dinner. And some geezer on the way out went to me, "Where do you live?" So I said, "So-and-so street." He went, "Don't buy nothing, I'll be round in about 5 minutes." I thought, all right then. I went home, geezer's fucking opening the carrier bag. You know what I mean? He got all my Sunday dinner for me. Big roast beef, the lot. You don't get that no more, do you? They're all tight bastards. All the junkies seem to sell the junkies. I don't know why. I've never seen fucking... You ever seen a fat junkie? All the stuff they nick. Artisan bread, steak, brandy. Yeah, mate. My daughter, she's in hysterics, mate. In hysterics. She has to stand there and watch them. You know what I mean? Sometimes I'm eating yesterday's leftovers, right? And these people are walking in fucking Waitrose, fucking getting themselves an Aberdeen Angus, fucking the posh chips, not the cheap McCain's. You know what I mean? They're getting the posh ones. Morning, Paul. It's fucking nightmare, isn't it? Did I just have a fag? I had a fag, didn't I? Do you know what? This nicotine, giving up all the fucking wacky backy, right? Being sober, I've addicted myself to these bastards. I'm going to give them up next week, so I'll probably be ranting, raving, doing my nutting, smacking my face against the wall, waiting. What's the next game for Tottenham? Is it Brentford? Better not be fucking Brentford. Don't forget I can't even say that word. Charcuterie. Yeah, fancy border posh cheeses. Yeah, you know that. I see. Yeah, here's another one. In fucking Tunbridge Wells, Aldi or Lidl, wherever it fucking was. I don't distinguish the two. They're both the same shop to me. My missus is shopping. Some Indian fella. He's got one, not a little shopping trolley. He's got one of the biggest shopping fucking trolleys you ever did see. You know, the ones you can fit fucking 2 dead bodies in a gas bottle in the top. Right? He's got one of those. He's filled it right up and he just walks straight out. Not one person batted an eyelid. I'm thinking to myself, fuck me. I'm at that age in life now. If I put something in my pocket, I'd be sweating. I'd be sweating like a fucking pig, you know what I mean? Thinking, gonna get caught, gonna get caught, gonna get caught, gonna get caught. I don't know how they do it. Klepto-fucking maniacs. And you'd think I'd be used to that, living from coming from Bethnal Green. But there weren't much teething going on in Bethnal Green, to be honest with you. Well, I'll shut my mouth up before I get myself in trouble. There's a nice lot of lead and brass in Bethnal Green that I did used to get. Do you have a back merchant that delivers a cheap bird? No, not round here. No, this ain't like Bethnal Green where you could buy things fucking off the back of a lorry, Tim. You know what I mean? They're all tight arseholes. You got a fucking prick who lives down the fucking road. I know they sell dodgy fags because my mate used to buy them. When I fucking say to them about fags, they go, "Oh, we don't sell fags. We don't sell fags." Fuck off, bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, this country is going to pot. It's gone to pot already, mate. It's like 3-tier, isn't it? And don't get me wrong, right? I grew up multicultural, right? But in Bethnal Green, they moved out one culture. Then they moved out the next culture. So they moved out the Cockneys. Then they moved out the Jamaicans. Then they moved out all the Greeks, the Maltese and the Turks in favour of the new political movement of, oh, we've got to be nice to a certain minority. Now the Cockneys are a minority. When you look at the demographics, fuck me. It's not right, is it? We should all fucking be able to live together. Because they could have turned Bethnal Green into a proper multicultural street, couldn't they? You know, when I was a kid, mate, you could have bought pie and mash. You bought chippy from the Greek geezer. You bought kebab from a proper kebab as well. Not none of this fucking in-pitter bread. Proper bread, you know that? Proper kebab. A proper Ruby Murray? Nah. You can buy an expensive cup of coffee or a fucking Patek's fucking curry. Have a fucking word, bro. They don't even make their own curries no more, do they? Everything's fucking processed. I haven't had a decent curry in ages as it goes. Yeah, I've got a kid the same age, mate. 13, 14. This country is going to be like a fucking war zone. It's already like a war zone in certain parts, isn't it? You know, I'll tell stories to my daughter about how I used to walk home down Brick Lane in the 90s. And she wouldn't believe it, you know what I mean? Fucking, I remember walking down Spitalfields one day, and this is where I grew up, right? Spitalfields, Brick Lane, Whitechapel, Bethnal Green. And I'm walking through my own manor. I'm walking home. You should feel safe, shouldn't you? No, mate. I remember walking home. I got a fucking, walking past the brasses. There's a certain street I used to go down. It was all brasses. You felt safe down there, you know what I mean? I walked down there one day and some cunt threw a brick. Fucking hit a brass right on the back of the head, mate. She went down like a fucking lemon. As I've turned around to see who it was, bunch of nutcases from the Bangladeshi community, mate. Like 30 strong. You know what I mean? They want to start on me. I was an hippie kid with long hair. Big spliff out my mouth, you know what I mean? What do you want to start on me for? You racist bastard, you racist, this lot. Wow, man. Talk about assumption of the world. They fucking assume things, don't they? But it happens all over, doesn't it? You know what I mean? This divide and conquer. The government, they spat all this bullshit about other fucking different nationalities, and then people fucking believe it all. You know what I mean? Like the Scottish hate the English, the Welsh hate the English, the Irish hate the English. I wouldn't mind. Is there a fucking Englishman? I've never met a proper fucking Englishman in all my fucking goddamn fucking life. You ever met an Englishman? Has anyone in the fucking chat met an Englishman? I ain't never met an Englishman, ever. Not one bit have I met an Englishman. Everyone who's English has got a bit of Irish in them, a bit of Welsh, a bit of Jock. Mate, we've been fucked over in this country big time, haven't we? When you think about it. Been fucked over by the political parties for so many fucking years. And people who can remember it all think it started off with Margaret Thatcher, and it didn't start off with Margaret Thatcher. It started off after World War II, when people started realising about propaganda. Not having like a propaganda, not a propaganda, you know, like when you have a good look. I mean, Nazi propaganda. You know, people started realising they could control populations just with fucking articles. Even Winston Churchill during World War II, he done that, didn't he? He didn't tell the British public the truth. Even he bullshitted us. He bullshitted us during World War II, that geezer. You know, another fucking arsehole. Establishment figures, don't get me started on political beliefs, eh? And the establishment and the fucking, how they've divided and conquered every fucking body. Oh, mate. I don't know what to do with myself. We're going to do a live unboxing. Let's do a live unboxing. Let's unbox me fucking coffee. Live unboxing, boys. Live unboxing. Johnny Reviews. Oh no, we stopped doing Johnny Reviews, didn't we? All right, let's put you on the floor. Can I put you on the floor? These jank Chinese fucking things. I paid 18 quid for this. £18. Right, what have I got for 18, nigga? 1, 2, 3. Mate, I got 4. Was that 4? 5, 6, 7. 7 boxes, each containing, what are they, 16 capsules, right? For 18, nigga. I got hot chocolate, hazelnut drink, cafe latte, because I'm feeling a bit posh, times 5. I've got 5 cafe lattes, 1 hazelnut, and the kids' hot chocolate 1. Now, my missus really freaked out there because she should have got double the amount of hot chocolates, to be honest with you, because them kids are going to fight. They'll all be gone within 5 minutes. Oh, mate. I'm well pleased with that. That was off of a company called Cafex. Look, mate, I'll tear off it so you can have a look, because it's got my name and address on there. Look, that company. That's a bundle load of boxes, isn't it? Of coffee boxes. Yes, boy. Is that my pal Leo there? Oh, I thought that was my pal Leo. He'd love this because he loves a cup of coffee. And when he comes over, I'm going to give him a coffee machine to take back in his luggage. cost him about 500 quid to send back. Yeah, I know what you're saying about you know what I mean? I've always grown up. I'm a bit. If I showed you pictures of when I was little, I was a lot more darker, and I didn't think I was any different to anybody else until I started secondary school. I think that was in the mid-80s when they started pointing out we was all different. And well, we might have been all different, but they didn't pick up my ADHD. They didn't pick up my high functioning autism. They didn't pick up nothing. You know what I mean? All they did was pick on people they was just pointing out to us that everyone's different. And as soon as you point out to people that have grown up in a multicultural society that we're different, people start putting barriers up, don't they? You know? Barriers to special needs, barriers to this, barriers to that. And that people treat you different. But it is the truth. People do treat you different in this world. There's no getting away from it. As soon as you open your mouth and say you've got a mental health problem, and or an addiction problem, or you've got a depression problem, that's it. The barriers go up with people, don't they? They think, oh, he's crazy. It's because they don't understand. No one understands. If they really looked into things, I mean, I got bipolar really bad, right? And it's nothing to do with being fucking crazy. I'm just naturally fucking crazy, you know what I mean? But the bipolar is just the emotions going up and down. 1 minute I'm manic depressive, the next minute I'm maniac. I've got loads of, I don't call it maniac, did I? It's mania. I've got loads of energy to do like 10 different things. And then I've got ADHD on top of it, where I just sit there and vegetate with 150 thoughts a minute. And it's not nice. It's not nice when I think mainstream schools are to blame, and this education system is to blame for a lot of shit that goes on in this world. Climbing the walls. Yeah, I'm going to climb the walls later. I'm going to go down. I'm going to drink about 5 coffees, and you'll probably see me on the news that there'll be a lone protester at the Tottenham Hotspur football ground shouting out, why haven't you picked me? Why haven't you picked me, you dirty bastard, 51-year-old? Why haven't you picked me? I could do better than that. That's what you'll probably get. I suffer from control. Do you know what? I get euphoria. I get Timmy, mate. I used to get uncontrolled bouts of euphoria. Then I stopped smoking pot. Right, so I just got controlled bouts of euphoria now. But I do understand where you're coming from, bruv. You know what I mean? Especially with the bipolar. Some days I just sit there and I just feel like $1 million. My body don't feel like $1 million, but inside my brain, I feel pucker. You know what I mean? But the next minute, you just plummet like a good one. I've been trying to do mental health videos for ages. And sometimes I sit on my Jack Jones and do a mental health video overnight. Do an hour and a half. And then it gets to finishing the video. I finish up and I don't put it out. I think to myself, what's the point of putting it out? You know what I mean? No one's going to fucking listen. No one's going to understand. I'm trying to help people understand manic depression and bipolar and ADHD and having it all. And then you go and watch shorts on Buenos dias. Hola, Jose. Yeah, you go and put you go and watch the shorts on TikTok, or you go and watch the shorts on YouTube, and you got loads of people faking ADHD, right? And it sort of turns your head and you think to yourself, I'm not faking nothing. I don't want to be fake. It's just a load of old jank. You know what I mean? What we're watching, we get fed so much bullshit on YouTube, and people feed into the bullshit, don't they? Do you think they'll try the bird flu caper? What do you think? Too many? Do you know what? I think too many people have got wise to the old bird flu and the old COVID and the old diseases now, haven't they? Everyone's a bit more educated themselves with Google. In that respect, right? I think everyone, yeah, they've got wise to it. They ain't going to try that again, are they? Mind you, I had the old COVID injection, and I'm sure as the days long, it started my fucking arthritis off in my knees and my elbows and my shoulders. My poor mum had it, not the COVID. She had the injection. About 6 months later, she was active, and now she's not. She can hardly fucking walk. It's fucking... I don't know what to believe with all that COVID shit. I've done my reading. I've done my research, like everybody else. I've been down the rabbit holes of YouTube. You know, I've listened to all different people's points of view. And you know what? I can't make head nor tail of it. Like, are we being bullshitted? Probably. Yeah, it is fashionable to be. Yeah, it is fashionable. You see, I was in a social the other fucking year when I could hardly walk. I was in a car crash and I got my back broke at the bottom. All my vertebrae went. And they wanted to interview me. And I was going through, I can show you photos of what I look like. I've got them on Facebook. I put them on Facebook the other day. I had a beard down here, couldn't shave. And I thought to myself, do you know what? I'm sitting in this social office where they're going to interview me for my ailments. I was on a fucking walking stick. I had a beard down here. I couldn't think straight because they was giving me all this bipolar medication that was screwing me over. And the mother in front of me was telling her kid to act a certain way so they could claim money. Now, I'm not against fucking people doing a fucking crafty, but I thought to myself, you're telling the kid weren't even 10. You know what I mean? And they're telling them fucking just say this, just say that. So that kid is going to get all that money and then sent to special school. Well, another person could have took. You know, it's just all fucking wrong, innit? This society is all fucking wrong. Oh, I'm not a legend. I'm just saying it how it is. What durries you on? What durries am I on? What's a durry? I'm thick as shit. What's a durry? I've heard that in Ireland. I've heard that when the Irish travellers speak, pavey. Or the Romans. What durries? If that was my nan saying it to me, what would it mean, Johnny? Got you now. I'm on Mayfair Golds at the minute. We're the cheapest in the fucking co-op. And mind you, I've got to give them all up. But you know what? It's all that years. I spent 30 odd years smoking weed, growing weed. And it's an habit, isn't it? You know what I mean? It's a proper fucking habit. I can't do the vapes. Can't do the vapes or anything chemical anymore. I think I drive myself. I think I've subdued my personality for 30 years because of the fucking government and the fucking hypocritical people that you meet. So I medicated myself with marijuana for so fucking long just to get over meeting and talking to all these pricks that you see. And now I'm sober, I'm just one mathy fucking bastard who smokes fucking tabs on fucking line. Whoa. Maybe I should get over myself. Maybe I've got an ego. Have I got an ego? Oh, don't tell me I've got a YouTube ego. Fuck me. Someone fucking come and put a ball peen hammer across my fucking nuts. If I've got an ego, I'm going to kill myself. No, I ain't really going to kill myself. I'm only joking. It's just a turn of phrase, a Cockney turn of phrase. Mr. YouTube, in case they say anything. But you know what I mean? So I'll spell it out. No, you can't even fucking spell it out, can you? Oh, here we go, look. Live online, I got a malicious text. How's that? Fucking brilliant. Fucking brilliant. I can tell it's a malicious text by the fucking phone number. Cracks me up. I was going to do a fucking thing about it the other day. Yeah, I might have looked at other people. No, I've always looked at my own answers. 20 and 40 a day. 80 on a night out. Fuck me. Do you know what? I met a bird years ago, right, Jose? We used to sit there, play cards and smoke fags. They used to get through, no word of a lie, 2 birds, and me and my mate. I used to get through quarters of weed, right, playing blackjack with them. And they used to get through like 40 fags and about umpteen cups of coffee. So I thought to myself one night, you know what, I'm going to do this fucking same as them. I'm going to fucking lay off the dope because my card plan was a bit shit. I laid off the dope and done what they done. Fuck me, the migraines I got just from fucking drinking coffee and smoking fags. Mind you though, back in the 90s when I was going down the Marquee, the last knockings of the Marquee Club, bit of a rocker. I used to go and buy myself fucking, quarters of fucking amphetamine, right, pink crystal shit. I go and buy myself fucking 60 fags and half ounce of dope. Or quarters of skunk or half ounce of solid. And fuck me, mate. I used to wake up in the morning. Do you know what? I'm sure my long hair was out here. It was just standing on end. You know what I mean? Siggy's World. I never heard of that one. I'll have to fucking... Yeah, I remember the old pollen. Remember the old red seal as well. Mind you, it used to be a lass round the corner where I used to live. She used to live down the Boundary Way. And that's just off Shoreditch Church. Used to be called the old Jago, right? She was overweight. And like her special doctor used to give her fucking pills. Fuck me, my mate went to me, save yourself some money, Johnny. Go and get some pills off her. Go and knock at her window. Give her 20 fags and she'll give you a pack of pills. Well, I done that one day, didn't I? Took one of these pills. Fuck me. My nan's house had never been so clean. I fucking cleaned the toilet. I cleaned the bath. I cleaned the arsehole out of everything. And then on the flip side of that, I went Glastonbury back in when would I go Glastonbury? Fuck me. Who was at Glastonbury? I can't even remember. I went Glastonbury with my mate once, and I bought what I thought was an Oz, a fucking fet, right? And it wasn't. It was an Oz of K, and I put 3 grams of it in my cup of tea, rolled myself up a banger, rolled myself up a Jetbury, put everything in it, and I sat there for 3 days in a fucking tent. My eyes was like that. I don't remember the bands. No, I remember the first band that come on was Fish. Phish. That was the name of them, Fish. Not Fish, like the geezer out of Marillion, but the band Fish. I remember listening to them, and that was it. I was gone. I'm sure that was the weekend gone. I ended up in service stations on the A303 being jet washed. And then I remember sitting in a car, driving through Earl's Court, coming home. And that was it. I went straight home and went to bed for 2 days. Mate, I don't know how people take all that shit. I really don't know how they take all that shit. I wouldn't mind the shit I used to take. Oh, mate, Jose, I don't go for the smashing the likes. You know what I mean? I don't go for the fucking subs. I just fucking getting it off my chest today. Getting it off my chest, having a conversation with myself. There's no one about it. It's Friday. I don't want to do fuck all. I've got a kitchen to do, so I'm going to leave that till about 12:30, I think, and then go in the kitchen, smash out the kitchen. Not smash it out, but clean it up. because I left all last night's grub in the fucking... Do you know what? I watched the football last night and I couldn't even go back in the fucking... I could tell you stories about Glastonbury, but oh, my sweetheart. Yeah, here's another fucking funny story. I went Glastonbury before the festival, about a week before the festival. We turned up at Glastonbury, me and my new age mates, all us Cockney hippies, right? We got there's a little campsite right just outside. It's in Glastonbury. It's the big campsite in Glastonbury. Put our tents up. I had to listen. No word of a lie. I had to listen to my mate bang his girlfriend in the same fucking tent. You know, you had the zips in your tent where you could block yourself in. Well, I'm sitting there. I've took so much shit, right, that I'm wide awake. My eyes are fucking like Rubik's cubes. I'm sitting there smoking. I'm listening to them bang away. And I thought, what the fuck am I doing here? And then about 3 hours later, I'm on top of a fucking hill. You know, got Glastonbury tour with the old fucking castle on top. I'm sitting there. And the geezer who was in the other side of the tent with me, Mike, yeah, he's fell down fucking Glastonbury Hill. That was a week before Glastonbury. Mike turned up a day before Glastonbury, 6 days later, claiming he'd been kidnapped by a fucking bunch of hippies. I'm sure the fucker went and fucking walked off the hill, but I did see him fall. Did I push him? I don't know. Did I push him? I can't remember if I pushed him. I might have pushed him. But I watched him roll down the fucking hill, only because he was doing he's the sort of geezer, this bloke. He'd have a puff of a spliff. He'd go and sit behind the fucking sofa crying. You know what I mean? So that's the sort of person he was. I think I might have reinitiated an attempted murder memory there. Did I push him down the hill? No, I might have. I don't know. You all right, Leo? How we doing, brother? Fuck me, I watched Leo's video the other day. He sent me, right, a video of where he's working, right? And, my good God, how fucking lovely is it in America? Some of them parts, he called it the foothills. God bless, what a lovely place to work. You know what I mean? Me, I had to fucking find myself the most jankiest place to work behind a petrol station in a fucking French polisher's shop. You know what I mean? Cool, Leo, enjoy your day, brother. I'll tell you what, right? If I lived in that country, I'd be a proper gypsy. I'd be travelling up and down them fucking highways. No, I wouldn't. Would I? Would I have been shot? I'd have probably been shot by now, wouldn't I? You know what I mean? Yeah, America's, it's a gorgeous place, isn't it? I've been watching, Leo put me onto a good channel the other day. The POV, the point of view channel. When he goes about all these mad places in America, showing you all these mad rock formations. And he also does the world. And he shows you all these mad rock formations on Google Earth. And he talks about them. Mate, do you know what? I've got right into that video. That geezer, it's just, you know, when you can sit there and just let yourself go off for a little while, thinking how lovely it is. How fucking, what a charmed life some people have got living next to that. You know what I mean? I've got to live next door to fucking a tree. Not even a fucking nice tree. You know what I mean? Take care, Jose. Have a good one, brother. Thanks for popping on, my old mucker. Yeah, these impromptu streams, it does get things off your chest, especially when you're by yourself in the house and you're on a mania episode like bipolar today. I was depressed this morning and I felt fucking awful because the bipolar just keeps getting to me this week. And I've managed to, you know what it was that turned me round? It was my daughter sitting there. She was late for school. She's sitting there, 14, with a can of fucking pop. And she looks at me. And as she looked at me, you know when you can see yourself in your kid and you just get that mental smile. And then I got in the car and my missus said to me, do you know what? Our daughter looks like my missus, but she went to me, she is the exact dead same as you. Me and my girl, we get on like best friends. You know what I mean? She tells me all her secrets. I tell her all my secrets. We go through our our mental health together. We go through life together. And, you know what I mean? I wish that I was 14 again so I could accompany her when she's older. Because it's horrible when you get to a certain age, isn't it? You think to yourself, in 30, 40 years, I ain't going to be here. And my kid's going to be here all alone. Oh, it breaks your fucking heart, doesn't it? Sometimes you think to yourself, fuck me, what's life thrown at us? Life, time, waits for no man, does it? You know what I mean? The Desert Drifter. I'll have to have a watch of that one. That sounds like a bit of Cockney rhyming sang. The Desert Drifter. I'm driving me Desert Drifter, me grifter. Yeah, do you know what? All my kids I've got a lovely relationship with. I've got one that's one's going Shanghai to live. No, not Shanghai. Yeah, Shanghai to live for 2 years. The other one wants to go and emigrate to Australia, get as far away as she can. The other one works up the West End and she's going to work in a foreign country soon. She's just passed her qualification to teach English. So I'm going to be left with me little two. And I'm going to live like this shit for the next couple of weeks, the next couple of months, because I've got this attitude where my mum and dad took me abroad loads when I was a kid, so I want to take them travelling. So when we go places, I booked southwest France this year again, same place, right in front of a monastery, get all spiritual and all that. And when we're there, we're not the same. We do go and sit by the pool, but we travel. You know, when you go to another country, you just travel, go and see the local, not the towns that they all show you on TV. We go and see these little towns that you wouldn't think are there, you know, in the middle of nowhere. And I found the most beautiful church the other year. In the middle of the mountains, my Range Rover gearbox was fucking up. And it wouldn't go above 60 miles an hour. And it kept overheating. And some spiritual being out there, I don't know what it was, just told me to turn left. I turned left into this little town. And the back of this church, there was this bit of wood. And as I looked over at the bit of wood, there was a seating arrangement for 4 people. Me, me missus and my daughter. And in the back of the car, just by, I don't know what luck, because I don't normally carry picnics with me. I normally buy them when I'm at a supermarket in France, a supermarché. And I had bread, cheese, meat, a couple of big bags of Lay's. And we just sat there for about 3 hours. We sat there, and do you know what? That was the most beautiful time. I got some beautiful photos. I was just sitting there, just relaxing. Oh, I do love an holiday. You can't beat a fucking holiday, can you? Just to get away from it all. Do you know what? I'd like Australia, but I don't think I could take the fucking heat. I can do the spiders. Spiders don't bother me, you know what I mean? I'll just bash the spider on the top of the head. And mind you, can you imagine me in Australia? It'd be Johnny fighting a kangaroo every 5 minutes. I'd probably have a sheep in the car next to me, just driving about with me sheep, driving about with me goat. That's the life, though, isn't it? That's the good life. Mate, I've got me coffees now. Shall I go and have one of these coffees? I've just had a cup of coffee. I ain't stopped fucking talking. Jesus Christ, I feel like I'm on amphetamine. I bought coffees out of Aldi. The most cheapest coffees you can buy in the pods, right? I think they was free nicker for about 10 of them. They keep you awake. They got more caffeine in them than the Brazilian rainforest, you can. Western Australia, fucking hell. 40 degrees. Mate, did you wear clothes? I got this feeling, if I was in Australia, I wouldn't wear clothes. I'd save myself a fortune. I'd just be wearing one of those fucking, you know, those T-shirts with the arms cut off. What they wear in Australia. A pair of fucking Chelsea boots. And a pair of fucking shorts. I'd like to do what them native Australian people do, you know, when they do the walkabouts. You know what I mean? I'd like to do that. I grew up watching, what's his name? Remember that geezer, Bush Tucker man from TV? He was fucking brilliant, that geezer. I used to sit and watch that and think to myself, yeah, I could do that. Especially being a little Cockney kid. Watch Bush Tucker man with his little knife, his little rucksack, finding a water hole, eating a branch. Yeah, I could handle that. No, not Steve Irwin. He was the geezer that got done by the stingray, wasn't he? You know what I mean? Bush Tucker man, don't you remember him, Paul? I can't remember his name. He was an old boy, elderly geezer. He's a proper Australian geezer. He used to hang about with the natives, like with the Australian native people. They probably taught him all that, you know, how to live off the land. Can't believe you don't remember him. Have a look on YouTube for Bush Tucker man. He was fucking good, mate. I think I might say farewell in a minute. I can feel a bit of a come down coming on. A bit of a come down. I don't know whether it's because my viewers are going down and I'm coming down. Or am I coming down? I think it's that coffee that I just had. It's like a buzz, that Aldi coffee. I'm sure there's something in it. Mind you, it does taste a bit fucking Colombian. Yeah, I think so. Do you know what? I watched that other geezer. Who's the fat geezer who does the fucking... Who's the other fat geezer who does the survival programs? Oh, what's his name? Oh, I've done a fucking bit of research about him ages ago. English fella. Always wears the combat bottoms. Walks about like he's been in the special forces. Anyway, he's a survival geezer. What's his name? Oh, fuck me. Oh, I can't even get Google up. Anyway, my missus said to me, we was watching him, and I went, he's a bit strange, isn't he, this fella? And she goes, yeah, I think he's ex-army. So I fucking went online and found out that this English fucker who wears the combats and goes all around the world and all these programs on Discovery, he weren't even in the army. He's just an ex. I think he had a camping shop or something in Surrey. You know what I mean? But he makes that. I thought to myself, it's good how people get out, isn't it? But he does portray himself to be in the army. Like, he uses all the army techniques and stuff to fucking light a fire and shit like that. I do like my camping channels, but they're a bit fucking hit and miss at the minute, aren't they? I watched that English Woodsman. He's quite honest. I like an honest channel. I can't bear not to watch an honest channel. If it's got any hint of AI, any hint of shitness, it does me head in. Do you ever watch Steve Blackshaw? No, it's not him. It's the other geezer. He's been around about 20 years now. Saying that, 20. The geezer whose wife died. His wife died. I remember his wife died. And it was all in the news that his wife died and he'd gone off and fucking gone off the rails a little bit. I've got it on the tip of my tongue now. This is great fucking viewing. I'm just going to stand here thinking with my ADHD now, going through every fucking name till I fucking hit one. Jacob, James, Steve, Johnny, Jim. No, what was his fucking name? Oh, mate, don't you hate it when it's on the tip of your tongue? Maybe if I've got a double vision, I can't even look outside with glasses, mate. These fucking B&M, don't buy B&M glasses, for fuck's sake. It's like looking through 2 pint glasses. Mind you, perhaps that's what's fucking hypered me up. Oh, mate, I can't think of the name now. He was on Channel 4. He used to do the Channel 4 programme, the geezer. He used to be bang on Channel 4, the prick. Oh. Got the light brown wavy hair. He's got the light brown wavy hair. He wears the combat bottoms and the fleece top all the fucking time. Mate, maybe I should, like, let's have a cup of tea instead. If I drink any more coffee, I will be turning up at fucking the Tottenham training ground. I will be kicking off. And there will be more injuries in the Tottenham squad. No, not Ben Fogle. Do you know what? Ben Fogle. Do you ever watch that Ben Fogle programme where he goes and spends a weekend with people? What do you think of that? I used to like that programme until I watched a few of them and I thought to myself, he portrays himself as a right down-to-earth geezer, doesn't he? You know what I mean? But there's something a bit, I don't know, it's a bit, I suppose it's a bit posh. But he does like to get his fucking clothes off at every fucking 5 minutes, doesn't he, the geezer? Oh, look, there's a fucking hole in the ice there. I'll jump into it naked. No, it's not my cup of tea, that geezer. No, it's not Ben Fogle. It's the other fucking mate. We're going to spend 25 minutes fucking remembering who this geezer is now, aren't we? Fuck me. He looks like a fucking skinny... No, he looks like a slightly less weighted version of Ray Mears. That's the fucker. Bang on, Paul. I'm going to send you a Tottenham sticker, Paul. I've got a Tottenham spare sticker there, bruv. Get your address to the email and I'll send you out my Tottenham sticker. I've got a spare one. I've got two by accident. Well, I didn't get two by accident. One didn't turn up and I messaged the geezer and he sent another one out. And I promised I'd give him a bit of a shout out on YouTube, but I never did. I never did give him a shout out. I forgot totally about it. But I'll send you my Tottenham sticker, Paul. You want a Tottenham sticker? That's one that you go on the back of the car. You know, it's just a cockerel with Tottenham Hotspurs on it. So blast me over. Go and look in my fucking community section for the email. Send me over your address and I'll bung it in the post. It's already in its envelope. You know what I mean? I have to make sure I've got to take my Bass sticker out of it and my fucking other sticker. But you can have that, brother. You can have that. God bless. Yeah, Ray Mears, that's the geezer. Mr. Fake. I call him Mr. Fake. Only because I fucking read about him and researched him and I thought, mate, all the years I've grown up, right? I thought to myself, no, definitely send it. I'll definitely send it, mate. Especially when I got the Wonga this week. I got stamps out there. I bought fucking... Oh, mate, I bought a pack of stamps the other week, didn't I? To send one letter off. Thinking that I'm going to pay £3.50 for 10 stamps. How much for 10 fucking stamps? Mate, come to like £11 something in the post office. What's that all about? I had to whack out my credit card. Well, my debit card. I didn't even got a credit card. I'm not allowed a credit card. But I had to whack out my debit card, man. You know when you don't want to look a cunt in the shop? Fucking hell. I wouldn't mind. How can you pay that much for fucking stamps? Yeah, but I've got a few stamps out there, Paul. So send this it off. I'll write it down so I won't forget. What should I write it down on? I'll write it down on my bailiff letter. Right. Right, I've written it down. Look, I'm writing it down in front of me, right? So Paul G. Tottenham sticker. I was going to stick two on my car, right? But I thought to myself, if I drive down to Bermondsey to see my mother-in-law, I might get my car kicked in. So I left the one sticker up there. At least I can sort of hide it with a bit of dirt. So far, so good, though. I've been Bermondsey about 3 or 4 times now with a Tottenham sticker on the back, and I ain't got my fucking car kicked in. Mind you, I've not got no hoots on the motorway from fellow Tottenham supporters giving it, you know, I thought I'd get. And people seem to keep away from you in the fucking... when you're parking your car up. So that's not a bad thing, is it? You know what I mean? They probably think I ain't parking next to that Tottenham cunt. I can't blame them, really, because if I see an Arsenal sticker on a car, I don't go and park next to them. Filth bastards. Oh, anyways. What was we talking about? We was talking loads of crap, and then the tip of my tongue conversation happened, and then we started talking about fucking Ray Mears and his dodgy haircut. Mate, if you had that Ray Mears hair, right? If you had hair like Ray Mears, wouldn't you get a nice haircut instead of acting like a mug and having that fucking same haircut for fucking 20 odd years? You know what I mean? Oh, talking about fakers, right? Talking about fakers, that's got me. What's the other geezer? Bear Grylls. Bear fucking Grylls, mate. I used to watch Bear Grylls thinking to myself, this boy, he's got some bollocks. And then you find out he's sleeping in a fucking hotel half the time. Do you really believe that was pissing that fucking snakeskin? I'm having second thoughts about it. Mind you, though, I'd drink a pint of piss for £1 million. You know what I mean? I wonder how much he'd made out of that fucking, just that little clip of him drinking piss out of a snakeskin. You know what I mean? Should I do a video? I might fucking, do you reckon I'd get 1 million views for drinking a pint of piss? That'd be quite funny, wouldn't it? Mind you, me and my missus had that conversation in the car the other day as we was driving down the country lanes. You know when you're driving down the country lanes and you see a bottle of piss? She went to me, she turned around and went to me, would you drink that bottle of piss for £500,000? Well, being Cockney, I said to her, I'd drink that piss for fucking 250 grand. In the end, me and my missus got it down to fucking, I think, 15 grand, but we've got to know whose piss it is first. That's the sort of conversations me and my missus have in the car. You know what I mean? £3 you drink a bottle of piss for. Do you know what? I think I'll tell you another story. You want to hear a funny story? This is another funny story. I'm going Glastonbury in my work van once, right? And me and my mate, we was spliffed out, right? We was proper toking in this work van. We parked up at the services on the way down to Glastonbury, and there was a bloke, he come and knocks at the window with his little dog. Prior to him knocking at the side of the van, right, I've pissed in the Coke bottle in the car, right, in the back of the van. And I threw it through the fucking back thing, right? So in the back, there was a bottle of Coca-Cola that was half filled with piss. So it looked like Coke, but it was piss. Because I fucking, you know when you're on the motorway and you just go to the side of the road. I said to my mate, I ain't pissed in the side of the road, mate. I've just took fucking 3 grams of whiz. Fucking willy was about that big, you know what I mean? Trying to piss in a Coke bottle when you're fucking on amphetamine, it was a fucking no-go. So I fucking pissed in the bottle, threw it in the back, picked up the hitchhiker. We've got to Glastonbury, and the geezers give us two trips as a thank you. Right, remember the old strawberries? Right, he's given me 2 strawberries, right? So I give one to me mate, I've put one in my pocket, right? That's another story, right? Because I took it out of my pocket and put it in my sock, didn't I? Not realising. Anyway, that's another story. As I was cleaning out the van, when we got to Glastonbury, I went, the bottle of fucking Coke's fucking leaked. There's going to be piss smell everywhere. No, the bottle of Coke was sealed up. The hitchhiker who sat in the back only drank the Coca-Cola, didn't he? Sitting in the back, it was half piss, half Coca-Cola. And at the same time as that, I was giving him joints. And I didn't even realise the poor fucker has drunk my piss. So there's someone walking about out there fucking... And at the same time as that, he gave me that fucking trip, didn't he? I had it in my pocket, and then I put it in my fucking sock. I put this strawberry right in my sock. I thought I'll keep it there. And after must have been about 45 minutes later, I'm standing in this pub in Glastonbury, drinking fucking brandy and pear cider that my mate had given me in a fucking bottle. And then must have been about 6 hours later, I'm on top of fucking Glastonbury tour in a pair of fucking shorts, listening to some birds singing with all this drumming and with all this fire going on. And you know what? I'm sure I saw fucking ghosts that night. I sat at the bottom of that tour afterwards, and I'm sure I saw fucking druids walking past me or walking through me. Oh, mate, that was crazy days of being a fucking new aged Cockney fucking wanker. I think I was proper at me nut. Not just that, but proper at me nut, you know what I mean? Should we have another fag? Going through these fags like a good one today, ain't I? You know what I mean? Mind you, I'll have a fag now. I won't smoke until fucking... What time won't I smoke till? I'll jump in the fucking jam jar. Me fucking Gregory will go. Yeah. I used to like fucking travelling down fucking Somerset Way. It was good. I remember once we was travelling down there. My mate goes to us, yeah, we'll go down Glastonbury. It was about 3 weeks before the festival. And I went to him, why is your missus driving? He went to me, that's because she's learning how to drive. Right, put L plates on. She's on the fucking motorway driving along. Right, there's me in the back. At my fucking tits. I was so at my tits. You know, when you're driving along, you're just looking out the window, fucking going, yeah, man. Just fucking, yeah. She drove into the middle of a fucking field off the motorway, mate. I'd never sobered myself up so quick. We all sat in that car dead silent for about fucking, it must be a good 25 minutes. Until I piped up like, you silly fucking cunt. How could you let her drive that fucking car into the middle of it? We was just driving down the motorway and then we ended up in a fucking field. How the fuck do you do that? How the fuck do you drive off the motorway into a fucking field? You got to be some cunt, ain't you? Fuck me, I've been in some states when I've driven cars years ago, but fuck me, I've never ended up in a field. Mind you, I did fall asleep at the wheel once at the top of the Roman Road for 3 hours. I come out of some bird's house and fucking straight in the car at Shandy Street. Got down the fucking one way, then got to the fucking traffic lights. And then fucking woke myself up 3 o'clock in the morning. Didn't know where the fuck I was. You know what I mean? Can you imagine just the car sitting there, bloke at the wheel like that with long hair, a guitar in the back of the car, just fucking... Surprised no one nicked me fucking guitar. Oh, mate, this is a fucking long old stream, isn't it? Fuck me. Ain't you lot got nothing better to fucking do? I've got something. Oh, mate, I was supposed to do the fucking kitchen at 12:30, wasn't I? Fuck my boots. I'm on live tonight with my mate Lou talking about Tottenham. So I'd have to put on my nice face and not swear so much and get depressed talking about fucking Tottenham Hotspur. Fuck me, I'll go and see if I can back kick myself in the nuts. You know what I mean? Oh, someone loves me. Won't tell me missus, honest. I love you, brother. I love you. Oh, Mr. K Long. How long have you been long, K? It's a long old time, isn't it? You know what'll happen later? The kids will fucking come home from school, won't they? It'll all be fucking... It'll be hell. I think she's got a sleepover tonight. Don't you hate kids' sleepovers? Mate. I have to buy 101 things to keep them quiet. And then they only sleep for 3 hours. So Saturday, they'll be walking about like little fucking junkies, won't they, where they've had no sleep. Their eyes will be like this. Dad, I don't want to go out shopping today. You know, fuck off. It ain't my fault you stayed up for fucking 19 hours. Mind you, my eldest girl, she goes to sleepovers and people call her boring because she actually goes to fucking sleep. She's definitely got my blood, I tell you. I don't think I had sleepovers when did we have sleepovers in the 80s? I don't remember having sleepovers in the 80s. To be honest, I wouldn't want to sleep in my mates' houses. Fuck me. Slept in some of my mates' houses, you would have been fucking... You'd have had your kidneys sold and your liver. You would have come home the next morning and your mum was going fucking... What time am I on tonight? I don't know. Lou ain't messaged me back yet. Well, he may have messaged me back, but I've been on live for so long. I've got 12% battery left. He probably has messaged me back. It'll probably be between 7, 8 or 9, Paul. Ish. You know what I mean? I don't know what we're going to talk about. I said to him in a fucking private message that what we're going to talk about, cars or music. Because, fuck me. Do we really want to talk about Spurs? I was going to do live the other day talking about Spurs. Like, we're in the middle of a rebuild. I wanted to know the question. I wanted to know why, in the middle of a rebuild, where do we think we are as fans? Didn't want none of these content creators coming on, you know, where you see the same old fucking slappers' faces, fucking the trollops of Tube, all coming up like celebrity squares, giving the same old narrative. I just wanted a different opinion on where we are in our rebuild. Where do us fans think we are, us proper yids? And I was sitting there thinking the other night, where are we in the middle of this brutal fucking football rebuild, where you're supposed to be rebuilding your squad? And then I got a video the other day. I thought to myself, I'm going to rewatch that video of my own about 8 months ago where I called the whole squad mediocre. And it's true, really. Looking at that last night, we're mediocre, aren't we? We don't deserve to be in the top 10. We don't deserve to be in the bottom half of the table. We deserve to be in the middle. And to be honest, the way we're playing, we don't deserve to be in any of the cups, do we? You know what I mean? But I've still got faith. I've still got faith in my Cockerel. I've still got faith in my Tottenham. I haven't got faith in the ticket buying, but I might actually go Tottenham next Thursday. Do I really want to go Tottenham? Oh, mate. I might just armchair it again. To be honest, I'd rather go Millwall and have pie and mash. At least I'll get something positive out of it. Fucking a good bit of proper grub. You know what I mean? Instead of a fucking shawarma fucking kebab. Mate. Yeah, I suppose I better be going off now and doing my kitchen shit. Not that I want to do my kitchen shit, but I left it last night. I couldn't face the depression of fucking Spurs and then walking into the kitchen, cleaning up. I just wanted to go and I wanted to fucking walk my head into a wall. I was embarrassed. That was embarrassing last night, wasn't it? As a fan, that was one of the most embarrassing. I felt embarrassed because I thought we were going to win. Honest to God, thought we were going to win that. Yeah, Paul, you give me the thing. Let me go and do my fucking kitchen out. Have a good one, everyone. God bless everyone that's watched, and hit the likes, hit the subs, hit the whatevers. Hit what you want to hit, even if you don't want to sub. Go and sub to someone. You know who does need some good subs is Jose on El Tel Cockerel. He's trying to get himself to 1,000. You know what I mean? And I've got no aspirations to get to any sort of subs. I think as soon as you start putting milestones ahead of you, that's when you lose the inspiration, you lose the creativity. So I'm not doing any of them milestone things. I'm just, I think I've Johnny come lately to the party. Have a good one. Love yous all. And sub up to Jose. Sub up to Leo. Sub up to all the people that's got milestones. I've got to my milestone. I'm past a year sober. I think it's nearly a year sober. So that's my milestone. I've got another milestone. Another year sober. Let's get there, innit? Anyway, if you've been depressed, if you've been feeling like shit today, then don't worry about it. I could show you my ass and you'd feel 10 times better about yourself because I've not done no tidying up today. So have a lovely day. God bless. Catch us all. And have a blessed day. You know what I mean? Whatever spiritual being you live by, have a blessed day and look out the window and think to yourself, fuck me. At least I ain't as bad as Johnny.